Hello, collective. Oh, bless me. Hey, y'all. Y'all, this is going to be a good one. I've been meditating on this energy for about a good, maybe hour and a half. I stepped out the house today, so I had some time to like sit in it for a second. Peace, love, and blessings to you also. I had a chance to kind of sit in this energy for a second to kind of see like what was calling me, y'all. And oh, y'all, somebody twin flame or soulmate. This is a real twin flame dynamic union. Okay, this person is coming back for you. They're not letting you get away. Okay, this person is announcing that they are your person. This person said, I'm ready to make some moves with you. You will be the one to put me on path. And y'all, these are confirmations that I got before I even started the reading. Okay? This person says that you're their person. This is a true twin flame connection. This person finds you irresistible, irreplaceable. Okay? You're all they want and desire. There's also an energy of them not being able to stop thinking about you. Okay, day in, day out. They don't understand why is this why is this connection so strong? Like why can't they stop thinking about you? Good morning, Moon. How y'all doing today? I thought I missed my people, you hear me? I know I'm a little late, but today when I got off work, I wanted to get some stuff done. This is the first time I've ever, just came home and the house has been like completely empty. No running for nobody, doing nothing for nobody. So I just spent some time doing, my self-care. Okay, I even went to laundromat, y'all. I'm never able to get to laundromat. I think I went to laundromat to do quilt washing maybe about 6 weeks ago or so. It's been a while. So, also, if you guys have not, please visit my community board. Some of y'all may know, some of y'all may not, that I have started the 30-day spiritual growth journey. And when I say it's been pleasing to me, I can't speak for everybody because I don't know who all joining in, but do it at your own discretion. Everybody not ready to heal, and I get that. But if you would like to join me, my everyday thing, everything that's going on is posted in the community board. You don't have to, you know, you don't have to comment or nothing like that. Do it, move as at your own discretion. But it is to help us all heal. This is not the last time I will do this. I will do it again, but I just want you to check it out so you can kind of get a idea of what it is that I am doing with myself on my self love and healing journey. Okay, y'all, my eyes. Let me make sure. I'm sorry. Don't want my eyes getting stuck while I'm trying to read. Okay, so let's tap in and see what this energy is, because somebody's twin flame had some things to say. And I'm just sitting here, I'm at the nail shop and I'm just sitting here, I'm like, oh my goodness, somebody want to talk to twin flame. I don't want to be platonic. So this is someone who doesn't want to be just friends. They want to be more than friends. This person sees you as their person. I want to share my happiness with you. Okay? So this person's feeling like they're seeing you as their person. Okay? That's what I meant to do, y'all. I hope everybody is doing well. Okay? I know it's cold outside. I'm not really a winter season girl. I love the fall. This winter is already got me ready to retreat and stay my butt in the house, because I can't handle all this cold off. Every 5 minutes, something cold about it. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we're going to tap into this energy. I'm sorry, I didn't put my rings back on. Okay. So this person says, I'm ready to make moves with you. Y'all, my baby. Yeah, for those that know, like my life and, you know, stuff like that, my oldest son, he has autism. He went to the mall today for the first time. Of course, he took his debit card. You know, me and the grandparents, we done gave this baby some money. And he is in the mall running it up. That's what those notifications are. My baby is making purchases left and right. Okay? So I'm excited to see what he's going to be bringing home today. Okay? Okay, so this person says, I'm ready to make moves with you. Okay? Collective. This person wants to make moves with you. I hope that someday you will forgive me. Okay? This person may have did something that was completely out of the way. And they are sorry. Look at this. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for not being truthful with you. So this person's, they're having some time to sit back and think about some actions that they took or didn't take. Okay? You will be the one to put me on the right path. This person feels like they need you in their life. Okay? There's something about something you do that they know that they have to be connected to you to get to the next phase. Okay? There's an energy here of this person feeling like you believe in their dreams. Okay? Or they can see their future in you. I can't seem to forget about you. Okay? This person believes a lot in you. I use material possessions to mask my true self. So this person could be spending a lot of money. They could be drinking. This could also be someone who could be using like recreational drugs. Yeah, I bet you do, Doug. Tell me about twin flames. Karmic connection and soul contract. Okay, I know I messed up. I'm sorry. So this person feels like they've already messed up the twin flame connection. This person really feels as though you're their person. Like, they can't get over it. And they feel like they may have messed it all up. But the thing about a true flame and a soulmate is that once that is stamped, there is nothing you can do about it. That is your twin flame. That is your soulmate. So, I mean, I don't know. This person feels like they've lost that, but no, it's still there. I walked away before you could break my heart. And that's what I was just saying about that twin flame soulmate dynamic. It's something that's always there, okay? A true twin flame soulmate connection, they don't break each other's heart. May they disappoint each other sometimes, but breaking each other's heart, you still have a soft spot for that person, even after the fact. Give me one more. I want to make moves with you. Give me one more. We were too young to be together before. This person feels like they were immature and they didn't know what they had before they lost it. You are the one to put me on the right path. Although we are apart, I still feel you. This person still feels like you're going to guide them on the right way. And if you guys aren't together, they're following the path that leads them right back to you. This is that pop-up energy. This is that I'm for the pop-up at your house energy. Okay? I'm about to just pop up out the blue and just make my presence known. Okay? This is the person who, if physically they haven't come back around, this is the person whose energy is there to stay. Okay? I want it. Tell me about twin flame. Y'all wouldn't believe. I'm reading on an empty stomach. I haven't even been to bed yet. But I went to Chipotle and got my lunch and everything. And I was like, you know what? But this energy that I'm reading on, I've had time to meditate. I've had time to think. I've had time to, like, you know, kind of accept the energy. So I was like, let me just go home and read for the collective. Tell me about the twin flames. I appreciate the wisdom I gained from this experience. I'm telling you, this person is mirroring your energy. They know that this is a true twin flame contract. Okay? At the bottom of the deck, I often recall memories of us. This person cannot forget you. They cannot stop thinking about you. And I feel like that's the energy that's letting them know, like, okay, listen, already, I ain't even getting to the reading yet. Hold on. This person is already recalling episodes that you guys have had together, and that's how they know that you're their soulmate. That's how they know, because it's like the passion was so intense that they just can't, you know, they can't get past it. They just can't get up past it. Okay, so I'm going to use a truth deck. I want to know, what's the truth? What's the truth behind what the collective person feels? This person feels like you were born with a true talent. Something about your personality. It drives them nuts. It makes them desire you. You also have miss you. This person's missing you. I hope the volume is okay. I haven't done the sound check or anything. I just came right in, turned it on. I have a client that I need to go see. I have not eaten lunch, okay? You and this person can be in non-contact situation right now. You're not talking, you're not speaking, or somebody's keeping their feelings to themselves, okay? There's something about this person that want to air themselves out. They don't want to look weak to you. This could be someone who's extremely emotional right now. Okay, good, Doug. I'm glad you heard me. Because I don't have a mic on or anything. I just came and plugged up the chargers because everything was on E and just... You got me. Give me the truth when it comes to this situation with collective and their person. I just told y'all, this person might pop up at your house. The thing about it is, if this person pops up at your house, they're not leaving. This person feels like they belong with you. Okay? This is someone who feels like you are home to them. They feel like you two are supposed to be together. It's also something about them liking your home. Them liking the way that you have your home set up. They like the way it looks. They like the way it feels. There's something about it being peaceful and comforting. This person may call you. You may receive an instant message from this person, some type of communication here. Okay. This person feels like you were meant to meet each other. You said don't be alarmed. I don't know. I don't know. I might have to go into my MK bag. I don't play like that. So this person is like thinking about you. They're trying to figure you out. They're trying to figure out what to do. This person feels like being with you or meeting you was love at first sight. They can't get over that. They feel like it was destined to happen. It's like this situation just keeps playing over in their head. If you're distant from this person right now, they're self-reflecting somewhere else. Like literally, it's like their soul is connected to you. All they think about is the connection between you and them. This could be someone who's thinking about you at work. This is like a puzzle to them, right? You're like their deepest desire. This person is crushing on you. They feel like you were destined to meet each other. This was love at first sight. I can't make it up. This person also feels like you're independent and you don't need them. Okay, you kind of move to your own beat and you're doing your own thing. Okay, you might be taking this separation a little bit, you know, better than them. I'm telling you, because they feel like you forgot them. You might be taking this separation a little bit better than them because they feel forgotten. Okay, they feel like they do not have your attention. Okay, they're an old thing of the past. In a year, oh my God, I don't think I would sit around for a year. You got about a whole, you literally got about 30 days, okay? 30 days for me to think about you. After 30 days, I might think about you, but there's no way you can talk to me. After 30 days, it's like all that go out the door. Because at that point, if you know me, like a soulmate, a twin flame union, like don't pull my energy more than 30 days. You got 30 days to figure out what you're going to do with truth. And after that, you can go on. Go do you. Go find a new one. I'm signing a different contract. It's null and void. I'm talking about the check is going to bounce when you take it to the bank. I'm not playing. You got 30 days to figure it out. That's me all day long. Give me the truth. Ooh, child. This person feels like you're on display. There's also an energy. You said you don't want a new one, you want a true one. Who is this talking to me? You act like you know me for real, talking like that. This person feels like you're on display. Okay? They're handling you with care. 30 days is the magic number. You got 30 days to figure out what to do with me. And it's cut off. Ain't no talking back, ain't no coming back, ain't no thinking back, ain't no guessing. I don't remember nothing past 30 days. I wouldn't even remember why we stopped talking. I wouldn't even remember talking to you. 30 days. Because I'm telling you, for those that know me, y'all know this Aquarius be on the mark. When I see her and I start... When I get in that mood, I'll cleanse. Like I'm talking about, I'll take myself before God and I will ask Him to wash me clean of every memory of anything that ever hurt me. Anybody. You got 30 days to figure out what to do. After that, you playing with me. Okay? And we don't play with me. Okay? Point blank and period. This person feels like you're on display. Okay? They're watching you. They see you. Okay, this is someone who is they're mesmerized by your presence. Okay, they feel like you putting on a show, but not like flashy or like you trying to get attention or nothing. They feel like, you know, like the good china. Grandma's good china. This person feels like they have to handle you with care. Grandma's good china, okay? And if y'all know, my great granny, bless her soul, 95 years old, still living, I take care of her. Y'all know I'm a nurse aide. I still take care of granny. When I sit her and tell y'all, still got the good china. She even tried to pull it out on Thanksgiving. I had to tell her put it back because I'm not washing dishes on no holidays. But if y'all know, like, granny love her good china. You don't mess with the good china. Okay? And this person feels like they got their good china. If you know what I mean. Okay? Give me the truth. There's secrets here. Okay? The secret is, it says you showed up rambling. Hold on, y'all. So y'all gonna make me pull up. Let me go and pull out my phone, because I can't. The way that... Look, we can't just let our old folks be out here just wandering and stuff. Like, my granny still live at her house. Right down in the city, live at her house. She lived by herself. All her kids passed away. It's just me and my uncle, which is her oldest son. And we the only two take care of her, and we tag team. I buy her groceries and everything. I go over there, clean her house. I clean her bags. If she say she want a shower today, I'm on my way. She like literally one of my clients. Like, I pull up. You got to take her, granny. Y'all don't just... No, I take care of that's my baby. I just told her I just ordered her a ramp so she could walk, so she could get into my house on Christmas and have dinner with me. Definitely. I was definitely praying for your cousin. Y'all put a heart in the chat. Somebody got shot at Jackson, in Jackson, Mississippi by the gangs. Put a heart in the chat to pray for this person's cousin, y'all. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying to scroll through the chat. Y'all know when I'm looking at the chat, I can't get y'all. They leave really fast. Okay, y'all. I'm caught up. So yeah, put a heart in the chat. Put a heart in the chat for Campaign's cousin, y'all. All right. So all of this is taking place in divine timing. I love y'all. Thank y'all for putting hearts in the chat. We praying for your cousin, Campaign. Everything is happening in divine timing. Okay? This is universal. Okay? This could be the wrong time, right time, or this is just the energy of you needing to wait. Things need to play out first. Everything needs to happen at its right time. There's no point in rushing it. If it's meant to be, it's gonna be. Literally, there are things that come into play we can't even control. That's out of our control. Like, y'all, I ain't even gonna cap. I met somebody. Don't get mad. It's gonna be alright, because we all gotta meet somebody someday. But I met somebody, and I straight fell for this person. It was so short-lived. But when I sit here and say, before we broke it off with each other, I felt like this person was my soulmate. Honestly, like, it was like it just happened so fast. And I can do you a reading. You have to send me a message through my send me a message through. Who do y'all send me messages through, y'all? I done forgot that quick. You can email me or send it on. Somebody know. Moo know what it is. But I forgot the dang on app. Kick or something. I don't know what it's called. I don't know. It's on the iPad. Either way. But yeah. But I felt like this person was my soulmate, y'all. I'm talking about something. Baby, when I sit here and say it was so intense. Like, it was unbelievable. But when I sit here and say circumstances is what is keeping us apart. What, that person got going on, what I got going on. And then we were at a distance too. Like, how I sit here and meet somebody in a whole nother state from me? I just couldn't even believe it. Like, it was just like, but it was like meant to come together. And it was just like one of those situations where it's like divine timing. Right now is not the time. I had situations going on. I was having car problems. Had to put my car in the shop. I didn't even know the man had a baby mama that he lived with. Like, it was just like, oh my God, it was crazy, y'all. When I sit here and say, and I ain't gonna say it was like that, I ain't gonna say it was like that. I'm gonna just say that I didn't know that he had circumstances outside of me going on, but I knew my situation, and he knew my situations, and we still tried to make it work. I guess until, like, you know, it all hit the fan. But you know, truth be told, you know, when you're an empress, you have to honor your throne. You know what I'm saying? And my self love tells me some things ain't worth me dealing with, right? When you want, you know, to come into the company of someone who is of hierarchy, you have to present yourself as such. You know what I'm saying? So, like I just told him, you gotta, you know, clean that shit up. He said, I ain't got no baby mama, no kids, live by myself, about to move you with me. How you feeling? I'm gonna do you a reading, Duck. Duck, we gonna find your woman. Cause, boy, I'm about to manifest Duck a woman. Cause, baby, he is coming for me. I don't know, y'all. For the next 30 days, I'm off the market. I'm going through my healing journey. I told y'all, I'm not playing. I'm going through my healing journey. And what's for me in between this time and that time, then that's what's being called upon me. Hey, look, I'm free spirited right now. I'm just, you know, I'm just finding myself at the moment. Okay, so, you know, just coast with me. Okay, so look, somebody could be drinking to cope with this, right? There's divine intervention here because there needed to be a pause in order for these new beginnings to come in. Do y'all see that new beginnings at the bottom of the deck? Look at this. Divine intervention is here. Someone may be using drugs, alcohol, things like that to cope with the distance in this situation. But there isn't a divine intervention at play. It is. There's nothing you can do about it. If you and your person are not together right now, trust and believe it's all in God's hands. This has nothing to do with you. Now you stuck. You better hype me up then. Make sure your woman get them follows, them views. Okay? Go ahead in the duck. Go ahead, duck in the chat. Tell them like my stuff. This person's looking for you. They're investigating. They may even be watching you. Okay, they want to explore this situation. They need to know, like, where are we going with this? Like, I need to make sure that this is my right person. I need to make sure that we are on the right path, that this is going in the right direction. This person is heavy on making sure of that. And they could right now be getting their finances together, their money, you know, affairs in order, things like that. That could also be a big thing. I feel like there's also an energy of you and this person connecting with each other would definitely boost y'all finances because I see great fortune. I see great fortune here. Thank you, Doug. Doug, like I'm finna. Don't gas me up, y'all. Y'all be having me all cheesing and laughing on her. Somebody said the other day, they told me, so she must resonate with this reading. She's smiling too hard. And I just be on her having a good time, y'all. Yeah, see? That's your person. Dreams come true. Okay? I just did a reading the other day, yesterday, for day 8 of the healing journey. And it was the star card. Hope and renewal. You get what you want. Dreams come true. If your destiny is to have this person, you get this person. Okay? If that's their destiny and they're actually putting in the work and they working with the divine, you get what you want. Your dreams come true. Look, y'all. Get what you want. I'm sorry, I just saw that. I knew that dreams come true was on here. But you get what you want. Point blank and period. And I'm going to close this deck right here. Look, there's a reconciliation here. This is coming together. Okay? There's going to be an understanding. There's going to be some things are going to happen where there is room and opportunity to repair this situation. It's going to come back together. So, now that we've did that, tell me, what does the collective need to know? What does the collective need to know? I I hope we don't get messy. We don't need our soulmate to be messy, do we? I hope it don't get messy. So this person may be seeking guidance right now, right? They're looking for a miracle. They're trying to figure out how to get back to you. I'm seeing help here. So they may be seeking help or advice from others. They may even be praying about this situation, okay? They want to express their feelings. They could be quiet right now. There's distance here, disappearing or being forgotten. It's just like the silence between you two make them feel like you're gone from them. This person's very interested in you, okay? There's something about passion and you being this person's preference. They may also want to propose or create a bond. This person feels like you're their person. I'm telling you that. There's something about them building up the courage to come towards you. Okay? Being brave. What else with this person? Yeah, see, this person's planting seeds. They want you to be flexible with them. There's something about this journey, them making these changes. It's a lot. Oh my God. Yeah, this person wants you to be flexible. See, this is considered a journey for them, okay? They may have never felt like they would feel this way about a person, okay? This is someone who feels like they've planted seeds and they're waiting for them to grow. This is something this is someone who's in their energy of, you know, let me put something on your mind, baby. You know, let me keep you thinking about me. You know, like that. Like this person, they may have romanticized you. Look at that. Courage came out. This person may feel like they're going to have to be brave and just like step out on a limb. Yeah, see? Dating. And I just said this person may have romanticized you. So like this is a romantic type of person. This person is a gentleman. Okay? This is a gentleman here. Ooh wee. I said gentleman. This could be a nice woman too. This is a lady. Is that what it is? She's a lady. Oh, well, she's a lady. I feel like when you and this person come get together, you're going to build trust with each other. This person is going to support you. And there is also an energy of you being able to support them. I feel like the energy of you and this person coming together, there will be collaboration. You'll be able to easily work together. There's also an energy of you blending households. If they have kids and you have kids, see differences here. I feel like that's going to all come together. You have destiny, choice here. There's future here. This person wants to plan or make a future with you. Anything else that the collective needs to know when it comes to them and this person? Oh. You have destiny here. You have destiny here. Doug, what you say? You want more kids? You want kids? No, you don't have no kids, Doug. You want two? I only want one. I said I was going to have one little girl for my husband. And that's it. I got all these sons. I just want one baby. I might have two. If the right man, if the right person, if they do right, we might have two. I grew up in a big family, but I was the only girl. So, you know, I have all brothers. So, yeah. This person feels like you're their destiny, okay? They hold some type of responsibility to you. Already? Look, they hold some type of responsibility to you, honey. Exercise, diet, sleep, mental relaxation. This person wants to be your everything, your end all, be all. And this is someone who wants to heal your mental. And trust came out. You have time in here. They're waiting on the right time. Some type of synchronization to come in, okay? The right moment to make their move. What are they afraid of? What's this person afraid of? Ooh. Ooh, there's an energy of this person being surprised by the unexpected. They're afraid to do this all wrong or mess it up, to gain it and then lose it at the same time. See, this person, they want it to work with cooperation here, acceptance, listening, teamwork. This person wants to make sure when they make this decision to come towards the collective that they're going to win here. They want success and cooperation, okay? This person wants whatever it is that they focused on or whatever it is that they're building towards, they actually want it to work. They want to build, okay? They want to be able to, whatever efforts they put into something, they want to see growth. If you see here, am I looking at plants? Yeah, I am. They want to see growth, okay? They want to see the fruits of their labor. I feel like that's like what they're extremely focused on, is that I need to see it grow. I need to see it become something, risk-taking. I need to see it become something, okay? This might be their fear, is that, you know, if I put my efforts into this, it goes nowhere. Oh, bless their heart. But I think everybody wants that. I don't think, you know, this day and time, see, solo, this person, they'll be by themselves if it ain't right. They'll be by themselves if it's not right. Look, Father, they'll be by themselves if it's not right. There's a goal here. This person does have a goal. I'll give them that. They have a goal, right? But they need, whatever this situation is, they need it to be bulletproof, right? Because if I come into something, like, who's to say that if I go through that door, that I'm not going to drop 10 feet down and there's not going to be anybody there to catch me. This person wants to make sure that whatever they go toward, that they're going to be able to build off of it. Point blank and period. That's this whole person's motive, okay? Anything else? This person, I'll tell you one thing, look, redemption. I was about to say, this, look, turning point, hope, and miracle. I was about to say, one thing about this person is they are highly intelligent. This is a thinker, okay? This is someone who uses their brain. They've thought this through. They're not sleeping on this. It's not just, they're not just wishful thinking and just throwing something out there and just saying, oh, I hope it happens. No, they're saying there has to be a plan in place. I need to make sure this is going to work. If I'm going to uproot my entire life to be with my soulmate, I need to make sure that this is my soulmate. Do you know how frugal people use the word soulmate? Look, flirting at the bottom of the deck. Do you know how frugal people use the word soulmate? They just throw it around like it's just something to say, just like the LOVE word. Out of nowhere, you just love somebody. But do you actually love them? Do you know what it takes to be in love with someone? And can you sustain that energy? Could you love them past the 30-day mark? Can you love them in 3 months? Do you love them in 9 months? Can we make it past 2 years? Now, what about 5 years, 10 years, 25? When I sit here and tell y'all, my parents have been together my entire life. My entire life. They're still together now. We love who we love, and that's how I'm going to leave it at. But, at the same time, it's like, can you outlast that? Like, if I got into another relationship at my age, He said, what you want my social for me to prove it? I'm weak. At my big grown age, if I was able to get into another situation with somebody else, we have to, like, that's the goal. Okay? My parents met when at 16. My mom is older than my dad by like 4 months. They met at 16. So from 16 to now, what are they, like 55 or something like that, and some change or something? I'm gonna speak facts, point blank and period. That's all I do on this platform. That's all we do here. Okay, we ain't on here just running our mouth for goodness sake. Cause I could be at work. I'm supposed look when I sit here and tell y'all I'm looking at the cowbell clock. I'm supposed to be on the clock, but you know I'm here because I had to get something off my chest. But my parents met at 16. When I sit here and tell you, even the story of how they met and how they got together and the trials and tribulations and you know what they had to do and what they went through and everything. When I sit here and tell you that when you hear those stories and you sit here and you think to yourself, and y'all lasted this long, they got together poor. Okay? I'm a hustler the way I am because I got to watch my parents hustle hard. My daddy worked my entire life, but he worked his entire life to take care of my mama and all 6 of her kids. My mama didn't work until I was 13 years old. That's when she got her first job. When I was 13. My mama didn't even learn how to drive until she was 30. My daddy did everything. Took us to doctor's appointments, everything. My mother stayed at home. That's all she did. My daddy took care of the house. Point blank and period. He's a provider. Okay? When I sit here and tell you, when I think at the age that I am, and some of y'all may not, I ain't gonna put my age out there, but I tell you, people tell me I look young for my age. When I sit here and I think about the age that I am right now, I would expect nothing less than what my dad brought to the table my entire life. And even at his age, at this very moment, what he still brings to the table. My dad, he was a foreman for BSI Construction Company when he retired. And at his retirement, they gave him a brochure and said, we need you to go back to school because we won't retire you. You made us too much money. We need you to go back to school and get your license because now we need you to be the city safety inspector. Okay? And my daddy's still working right now. They paying him a pension, a retirement pension, and his wages for going to work every single day. When I say my daddy walk with a limp, his back hurt so bad. But he live in a 10-bedroom house, and half of my family is still living in that house, all the way down to the 2nd generation. Okay, we don't have very many young people in our family, but we do have, my siblings, and then only a couple of them. I'll say a couple of them. Only 2 of them had kids besides me. I live in my own house, and I've been on my own since I've been 16. But everything that I know, I've learned from my dad. You know, he put me on game. If y'all go on my community board, I posted yesterday that Fergie song. My daddy said, if you ain't got no money, take your broke ass home. Point blank and period. And he did not play with me. When I sit here, if I call my daddy right now and say, Daddy, I got an issue, I need help, blah, 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 my daddy be like, you know what to do. You know what you got to do. When my daddy said, okay, I see you down there, you know, you doing your thing with the cards and all that, he had me explain to him. My dad is Israelite. He had me explain to him what I do and what I do it for and what I believe in. He said, now I'm going to let you go and you know, and all of that. He said, because I know that you a God-fearing woman and I know you take care of them boys. I trust you, you know, to do whatever you do. And my whole family support what I do. You know what I'm saying? But when I sit here and tell you, if I don't have that from my counterpart, who God sends me in my life, I shouldn't have to question the love that that person has for me. I shouldn't have to question the support that that person has for me, which he will never have to, you know, question it from me because I'm a God-fearing, loyal woman. You know what I'm saying? So my man would be okay? But I shouldn't have to worry about if my man trusts and believes in me. So understand that if this person is not the right one for you, then you're waiting for the right one for you. But if this person is the right one for you and y'all not together right now, divine intervention. Point blank and period. Who would know my mom was going to get married at 16? Baby, times was different. At 16, I wasn't thinking about no marriage. Okay? I was trying to get into my first apartment. I wasn't thinking about no marriage. But we gonna, you know, I got off subject. I'm just telling y'all, there's levels to this shit. Like, I'm not, at this age, I'm not going for anything less. If you gonna, and the thing about it is, if you look into my life and you see how I live and you see how, you know, business is taken care of with me, I don't need nobody coming into my life to take care of me. My divine counterpart will be my equal. Point blank and period. We taking care of each other, okay? We looking out for each other. We hand in hand. It ain't no, you know, I'm carrying this, I'm carrying this, I'm carrying this, or he gonna carry that, and he gonna carry that, and he gonna, no. We're feeding each other. Point blank and period. I'm supporting him, and he's supporting me. And the same way I believe in my dreams is the same way I'm gonna feed into him and his dreams. What you wanna do, baby? If you say we finna go get a, what you call it, that big old, yeah, I wanna go abroad. I do. I want to go out into the woods for a couple of months. When you call it, when you off the grid, I want to go off the grid and go into nature. And I just want to build my platform. That's what I want to do. I want to farm. I want land. Okay, I want to build a house from the ground up with my kids. I want to start a farm. Like I have dreams and aspirations, and I want my divine counterpart to be like, damn right. Like, what you want to do? Like, forget all the materialism and all of this and all of that, baby. We don't need none of that. I do that on my own. I don't need none of that. You want to feed into me, baby? We need fresh fruits and vegetables. And I need to make sure that the meat that we feed our children, and not let me be your Tarzan, I need to know that the meat that we're feeding our children is actually giving them nourishment and not killing them. You know, those are things that I worry about. That's what I want. You know what I'm saying? So, no, I'm not, baby, I ain't looking for no player. And I ain't waiting on no false twin flame, okay? Like, ain't nobody back there got nothing to offer me. Like, we don't focus on the past. We move forward, okay? I know what I need, and I know what I'm looking for now. Times have changed. We don't have time in our life to be out here playing with Drunk Fred and motherfucking and Crack Stanley and all them. Like, we ain't got time for all that. Like, let's really get our shit together, and let's put some shit together. Okay, let's look. I'm talking about when I say ready, like literally. I almost, if I ain't have to go to work and go clock these little hours real quick, I almost went down to Walmart and got me some seeds because I want to start a greenhouse in my house. Y'all gonna see. Look, I'm telling you, and I'm putting it on all my platforms. Make sure y'all follow me on TikTok. Don't forget. TikTok and Instagram, TruthTellnTarot. It's the same name. Just follow me. It's on my Facebook also. Y'all gonna see me start growing, planting my fruits and vegetables in the house. I'm finna go get me a greenhouse. My daddy, I'm telling you, my daddy is a construction worker. He got greenhouses all in his backyard. Okay? When I sit here and tell you all my vegetables and stuff come down from down his house, and we live in the same neighborhood. He down the street from me. I go down there and get my cucumbers and everything. I want a real nice green salad. I'm talking about Christmas. Baby, them greens was on fire. Do you hear me? And they was natural, and they lasted, and we freeze them when we done. You know what I'm saying? Look, don't play with me. I need something real. I'm trying to invest in something real. When I say no fake nothing, I need organic. Okay, straight from God's soil. Everything that we put into our body from this point on, it has to be fruitful. Everything that comes out of our mouth from this time on, it has to be fruitful. We have to be able to gain from it. We have to be able to give to it. I love my daddy. I love my daddy. And y'all want to hear the secret though? And my daddy don't even know that I claim him like this. My daddy don't even know I claim him like this. But I'm going to tell y'all a secret. This the tea. No, I ain't going to give it to y'all right now. Y'all find out at a different day. But I love my daddy. I do. And he ain't never heard me. He think I be mad at him. He really do. He think I ignore him. He think I be mad at him. And I literally go down to his house and we just talk hours about anything. Just sit and talk. Just sit and talk. And he just love hearing, you know, the wisdom that I have. And I just be sitting there just, you know, just we talk about anything, honey. We'll talk about them damn kids. You hear me right in their face. And he'll sit them down and he'll be like, what you say to your mama? What you say? We don't say that type of shit. Don't let me hear you. You know? But he don't know I be gassing him up. He don't know that. He think we be talking bad about him because he done lost his mind. We give him everything. He gets the awesomest things. You know, when Judgment Day come, I tell him I love him. He be one ear and out the other. He told me when I was 12 years old, he said, I know you don't care about me. I know you don't. But, you know, one day you'll understand. And he ain't even know. I love him like I love him like more than he can even know. He taught me things that my mama couldn't teach me. And that's just the truth. But anyway, I'm gonna give y'all Oracle. I got somewhere to be. I gotta go play house with my resident. She waiting on me. I got something to do for her. Let me get y'all Oracle. Let's see. Spirit, give us the Oracle to close this reading out. I know y'all just went on. I was gonna pull out the tarot and break it down and bust it down. But y'all know if y'all soulmate is present, your soulmate is going to be present regardless. Remember, this is divine timing. There's nothing you can do to step in front of your divinity. Okay? Now, free will is at play, right? And everything takes time. When it comes to your divine counterpart, you have to remember that this is your counterpart. So whatever level you are on in your life, remember, this is your equal. They would be equally on that level. So remember, when you think about intelligence and you think about knowledge and you think about you know, self-worth and self-respect, you have to remember that the same way you honor yourself is the same way that this person here would honor their self, right? So you just can't rush it. You got to give that person time to, you know, to come up to your level. But like I said, you don't give them your whole life though. Okay? Because that's part of the divine journey, is that you don't wait for this person to meet you. Things will happen along the way. That's why it's called a journey. Things will happen along the way. And I know some of y'all that have been with me for a while, y'all heard me tell y'all the story about when God came to me and said, you trust me and walk with me through this swamp. And I was scared, but, you know, he kept saying, but trust me and I'll walk you through this swamp. Trust me. And I got bit by a snake and everything else. But I heard his voice and he kept saying, and trust me, I'm going to guide you through this swamp. It's the same way with your divine counterpart. They're being guided back to you, but they have to trust the voice also. I hope I said that to where everybody understood what I was saying. Y'all catch up. If you ain't got it, you will. Okay? Let me get y'all an oracle to close out. I ain't going to be here much today. This is one of my 18-hour work days. But that's why I wanted to tap in and give y'all my energy. I got 2 off days coming up. And y'all know that's when we do our all signs and our smoke session. So y'all get ready for me. Get your, make sure you got your blunts. Make sure you got your drink or whatever you need. So I can come in and give y'all the, and I can give y'all the all signs tea. Okay? Give me an oracle to close out the reading for the collective. Look, gratitude. Give gratitude, y'all. Give gratitude. Raise your vibration. We was just talking about that. Raise your vibration to attract good into your life by consciously thinking thoughts of gratitude. It's time for you to elevate, and your person's going to elevate with you. You're calling in that good love. You're calling in everything that you are right now, or everything that you aspire to be. You're going to call that in. Okay? Raise your vibration to attract the good into your life. Give me another oracle. Yeah, see, I get emotional when I talk about my family. I love them so much. You have the banishing ritual. Use this ritual to banish negative entities in or around your house. Some of y'all need to get away from some negativity. You have negativity around you and you need to flush it out. Okay? A lot of that keeps that bad energy around you or that bad negative thinking. Okay? Also, the news and social media do the same thing. Spend less time watching the news and social media. Get off the internet. Give me one more. Give me one more oracle. Y'all know this is a new deck. Confucius, rethink what you are planning to do. Is it really a good idea? Okay, let it play out. Don't chase behind the person that's meant for you. Okay, the disconnect is there for a reason. Allow that person to prepare themselves to come back to you because you don't want it to be a false start. And that's the energy I just got from it. You don't want it to be a false start. Let them come to you. The Griffin, whatever comes knocking on your door, your angels will help you deal with it. I just said that. I literally it just came out my mouth. Okay? Let it come to you. Let it come and knock on your door. That person that's for you, and I mean, this is even energetically. Let it come to you. Don't chase behind it. Nope. If it ain't the right time, it ain't the right time. Don't chase behind it at all. When that person is ready, it will come to you. Believe that. No guts, no glory. Be brave. Go and do what you want to do. And I'm telling you, that's the biggest energy of them all. Y'all stop sitting around waiting on people to come looking for you or come back home to you or call you. What is waiting by the phone gonna do? What is it gonna do? Nothing. Look, I'm gonna tell y'all what God loves. Cause y'all know, even though we divine, baby, we still do what we wanna do. While you sitting at home waiting on somebody to choose you and make sure you the right person for them, they outside wilding. They out there with little Fred and them, Stanley and them, okay? They out there with Susie and them. They doing their own thing. What you sitting in the house waiting on them for? Get out here, get some money, get in your bag, okay? Hit the gym, work out, get pretty. If I sit here and I told y'all, get you a face care routine, okay? Grow your hair out. Some of y'all got other shit to be doing than to be sitting here waiting on somebody to knock on your door. Okay, go to work. Some of y'all scared to go to work. And I ain't talking about the ones that's healed and that's doing what they supposed to be doing. But we do got people out here that's scared to go to work because they scared they gonna miss the person knocking on the door. Baby, if that person meant for you, they bag's gonna be sitting on the side of the house when you get home. You gonna already know they been there. If that was what was meant to be, it will be. There's nothing you can do to stop it. Self-improve. Heal. Get outside. Smell some air. Okay? Get your shit together. I love y'all. Y'all going hard in the comments. Y'all going hard in the comments. But that's what's up though. But yes, get out here, live your life. You know what I'm saying? It's so many opportunities out here. I promise you, just yesterday, I had a situation where I went and my car needed some work on it. And I've been a little upset about that. I ain't even gonna lie, but I know better. Things happen. You know, things need repair. You know, we need repair. You know, sometimes it happens. If you've been used, you know, sometimes you gotta get tweaked a little bit. And so I had to get my car fixed. And so I needed to get a rental. And my dealer was like, oh, well, everybody's going through the same thing, so I don't have no rentals right now, but you're going to have to, you know, call me on Mondays to see if I'm going to have some rentals. And Monday was the day I had to, because I like to plan ahead, but I also know that I have to trust, you know, the universe to, you know, guide my steps, because, you know, nothing is in your hands. And a lot of times, God be trusting you to see if he has your undivided attention and if your faith is in him. So I went and I'm smiling, y'all. My mama just commented on one of my videos. I love my family, y'all. But yeah, so I went to turn in my vehicle, and then right afterwards he was like, "Oh, I don't have any rentals today, so I don't have no way for you to get around." And so I'm like, "Okay, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna have to order me a rental." But if I would have went through my dealer, it would have been cheaper. Either way. One of my friends was like, "Just go through Turo," and I was like, "Yeah, I forgot about Turo. I got a Turo account." And so I ended up going through Turo and I ordered me a vehicle. And I didn't want to spend that much money. I was being tight. Do you hear me? I was not trying to spend no money because right after I get done paying for these repairs on my car no due. And I like to be on time. I don't like notices. I don't even like phone calls. I get irritated when my client call me, tell me what you doing. I don't baby, listen. Put space between us, okay? Everybody's a bill collector. No. So I'm sitting here like I don't want to spend no money. I ordered me a vehicle. Hey, Momo. I ordered me a vehicle, and I go to pick it up, and he was like, "Oh, I don't have the car that you wanted, but I can give you something with the same price." And I was like, "I don't know if I want that." So I ended up still going up there to see what was going on. He ended up giving me a nice little vehicle and everything, but I ended up paying less for it. And that's what I wanted. I didn't want to spend that much money. So I didn't get what I wanted, but I mean, I'm only supposed to have the vehicle 3 days, right? Either way. But I said that to say this. You never know how the universe works. So remember I told y'all I was tight on my money, right? So he sent me some money back and refunded me for like literally a big chunk of the rental. And right after that, I go to my job because they kept calling us saying, "Come on to the job, come on to the job. We need to see you guys." So I go up to the job, and they was like, "At least you didn't set up your account, this, and that, and the other." I set up my account, and right after I set up my account, y'all, when I sit here and say I had $200 extra money sitting in my account, but that ain't even it. They gave me an envelope, and she was standing there looking at me, and she was like, "Oh, I need to see you open it. I need to make sure it's the right size." Open the little envelope, and it was $50 sitting up in there. Baby, when I say lunch was on me yesterday, I'm like, what? So it's like I didn't come out of nothing. When I got my nails done, all on my job. Okay? They was like, "Yes, we've heard good things about you. You've been doing an awesome job out in the field. The way you picking up these hours, you bringing in these bands." And I was like, "Well, I wanted to look into getting another client because I heard my client is moving and I would lose, her and she's my regular." They was like, "Oh no, honey, she ain't going nowhere. She's not moving, and we're gonna be calling you because we're gonna need you for more hours working with that same client." Baby, say less. Say less. I was like, "Yes, okay, cool." But I was like, but it worked out in my favor. It worked out in my favor, and that's one of my good clients. Like I go to her house, baby. She sit in one room, I sit in one room, honey, and that's why y'all be seeing me making posts cause I be having time to do that, and I'm always at work. I be at work working. Do you hear me? Yes, ain't nothing like it. So when I sit here and tell you everything happens in divine time, and no, I ain't losing no sleep about nothing because I be understanding that like it just don't be the right time. Everything will happen when it's supposed to, if it's supposed to. Now, are we waiting on love to come in, honey? Please, anything could come in and disguise itself as love. Okay, what you waiting on is God to give you direction. Okay, the assignment may not be love right now. They might. I always look at myself as a mission. I am the mission. Okay? And one thing we gonna do is we gonna make sure we fulfill that mission. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, I'm past my time on going to see my client and going to have my lunch. And I don't even do nothing at her house. She just texted me and said, "I'm in my pajamas and I'm not getting out of bed." That's what she just texted me and said. It's okay with me. Because I ain't wearing no uniform and I'm finna pull up the way that I am. You're damn right. Okay? So I'm finna go on, get up out of here, handle that business so I can make it back here, do homework with the kids, and take my tail to work. Do you hear me? So, I love y'all. Thank you for watching my video. I keep on scrolling past it. Thank you for watching my video. Thanks, Duck, for keeping everybody on the edge of their seat, giving me all this damn love. Thank y'all for everybody that was here. Latasha, Duck, Lily. Let me see. I'm shouting y'all out. FB Lil Film. I don't know. I wonder, do I know that person? I think I do. Mari. Yeah. Trevine or T-Vine. Thank you everybody that was up in the chat today. I really appreciate it. Starboy, Zariah. Y'all lit today. Y'all kept me on my toes. I appreciate it. Keeps the reading going. I love when y'all engage with me. Sometimes y'all know I get on here at the wrong time. I need to find out what the wrong time is to get on. Because sometimes I get on here and people get to tripping in the chat. And I just be like, damn, I should have turned it off. But I really appreciate all the positivity. All the positive engagement. I was just on Amazon looking for some new cards. But then I thought about it. Why? And I'm intuitive. Half the time I don't need these cards. I just do it for my viewers because I love y'all so much. Okay? Let me get out of y'all face and find something productive to do. I'm gonna see y'all later. Maybe if I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Maybe when I go to my third job tonight. And look, let me see. I play all day. Maybe when I go to my third job tonight, I could do all signs or something. Y'all can catch the video when y'all get up. We'll see. We'll see how it play out. Okay? Alright, y'all. I'm gone. I'm finna get on with myself. I keep saying that, but I really am. He say, don't leave. No, I gotta leave, y'all. Because if my check come up short, I'm gonna be pissed. Let me go over here and clock in. Because I still gotta make it back here to do homework. Okay? I bet you would. And I probably could find something to talk about all day, too. But I don't want to flip another card or think about another card. We all know where our soulmate at home. Look, we all know where our soulmate at. And they probably at home wishing they was at home with you. Do you hear me? Oh, you can book a personal. You can pay me to book a personal. Don't be playing on my top. Alright, let me get off of here, y'all. Duck. I ain't hooking. Bye, y'all. I ain't finna be entertaining y'all all day.